Some of them are your team. I'm a friend of your Juba. President Mahama can ma buy you. Baba boy more than was streaming umwe. Address it to the nation. Remember family your Juba. Ma gito your ten. I will batch it to your ten. Ma Roberta. We'll find a boy your Juba. Okay, President Mahama Bajeji. Because some of the videos, maybe I could make a bagman and get working to a channel. Here goes the president. Let's go.
Good evening, man. Fellow it is with that I address you tonight. Yesterday, a tragic helicopter crash in Adansia Krofom claimed the lives of 8 cherished members of our Ghanaian family. The victims of this accident include 5 passengers and 3 dedicated members of the Ghana Armed Forces. Among them were Dr. Edward Kofi Omanibuama, Minister for Defense, Alhaji Dr. Murtala Muhammad, Member of Parliament for Tamale Central and Minister for Environment, Science and Technology, Alhaji Muniru Mohammed Limuna, Acting Deputy National Security Coordinator, Samuel Sapo, Vice Chairman of the National Democratic Congress, Samuel Abuaje, Deputy Director General of NADMO, and Squadron Leader Peter Anala of the Ghana Air Force, Flying Officer Chum Ampedu of the Ghana Air Force, and Sergeant Ernest Ado, also of the Ghana Air Force. This tragedy represents a deep personal loss for me. I shared a close bond with many of those individuals who died. Our nation is grieving. And on behalf of the government and the people of Ghana, I extend my deepest condolences to their families, friends, and their loved ones. Know that our entire country mourns with you. We share your pain. Your loss is our loss. A loss of dedicated public servants, intellectuals, and individuals who tirelessly worked for a better Ghana. These 8 individuals dedicated their lives to Ghana's progress. That their final moments were spent in service is a testament to their unwavering commitment. We have lost some of our nation's brightest minds. And this is a moment of shared heartbreak, a time to reflect on the preciousness of life, the sacrifices of public service, and our gratitude for those who dedicate themselves to the well-being of our fellow citizens. Squadron Leader Anala, Flying Officer Ampedu, and Sergeant Ado were dedicated members of our Air Force, embodying the best of their profession. Alhaji Muniru Mohammed Limuna was a humble yet effective public servant. Samuel Sapong was a respected statesman, and Mr. Samuel Abuaje was a promising young leader. Dr. Omanibuama was a brilliant and dedicated leader. And Alhaji Dr. Murtala Mohammed was a passionate voice for his constituents and a champion for environmental stewardship. These gallant men each served Ghana with distinction. And as we mourn, questions about the cause of this tragedy are only natural and important. And I want to assure the families and the nation that the Ghana Armed Forces has initiated a full and transparent investigation into the circumstances of this crash. An investigative board of inquiry has been set up to investigate the cause of the crash. The flight data and cockpit voice recorders have both been retrieved. All 8 of the bodies of our departed comrades have been retrieved, and the government is in close touch with the bereaved families about identification of the bodies and final interment. In this moment of national grief, let us remember that we are above all Ghanaians, united not just by our nationality, but by our shared hope, our shared humanity, and now our shared sorrow. Let us set aside our differences and offer our collective compassion to the bereaved families. This is not a time for division, speculation, or political point scoring. It is a time for strength, for empathy, and for the enduring Ghanaian spirit that still stands tall when all else has failed. Let our words be of comfort, our actions be of kindness, and our unity be the tribute we offer to those whose lives have been lost. To the families, to the Ghana Armed Forces, to the ministries and departments that have lost dedicated staff, and to the National Democratic Congress, which mourns the passing of valued members, may you find strength in their memory and their legacy. May we all be comforted by the knowledge that though they are gone from our sight, they remain forever in the spirit of the nation they so faithfully served. On Saturday, 9th August at 5 p.m., the nation will gather at the forecourt of the State House for an evening of reflection and memorial in honor of our departed colleagues. Books of condolences will be opened simultaneously at the Ministry of Defense, the Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ghana Armed Forces headquarters, and the National Democratic Congress headquarters, and also the head office of NADMO from Sunday, 10th August to Thursday, 14th August. On Friday, 15th August, an interdenominational state funeral will be held for the 8 heroes at the Black Star Square. My brothers and sisters, my fellow countrymen and women, may God bless their souls, and may God bless our homeland, Ghana.
Right, so there you have it. The nation in mourning. Oh my goodness. May the good God grant our fallen patriots eternal peace. It's unbelievable, like I said. And many show any script I didn't script it. I just downloaded the videos in Manyama download ni when we talk about it. It's not scripted. It was scripted, even though I moved away from the script. This is really, really sad. It is really, really sad. It is really, really sad. So what are some of the things President Mahama care? He assure family there will be full and transparent investigations. Bodies 8 I retrieve. black box say ne carry your flight data leun I retrieve. The employer ma fen ko ni mo fen mo put the differences aside. Ni mo fen mo come together. Je we kume tepe ni enyon amengbe mi. She wo fen ake Ghana biye. Ni enyon wo fen wo engbe mi. Ni we sake wo fi ekome. Saturday, about face service AM, your Flagstaff House, 5 p.m. Ghana time. Because your UK 6. On Saturday, what feel show about stream. Hopefully, Jubilee House. And my website there about streaming. Wakaba baby on Saturday. Ke a face service AM, your Flagstaff House. So what feel a regular show? About streaming. Noni baya no. President Mahama ke 15th August niji woni ba no chi next week Friday about for interdenominational funeral. Iha may 8 ye flags ye Black Star Square. No boba boy we modern kuni was streaming no. So of course, every Friday say what feel show. So what show baby Saturday service na ba fi me. Yeah, Jubilee House say work no bangabo. We ba join me together. Ini work am face service and of course next week Friday when hopefully next week Friday no me your mommy but hopefully be na ba ka fi no me mba hye koni wonye watch streaming no mobile wa de nche o find before ni wo ba ya no bomodin koni jani fi mo bona ke o share ko share mo koni watch our show no like mo show en we ami ni o wa mi gontin bona bomodin no ami gontin no ni ya wen no mobile why 18 shishia akame ya nuchumo. I've just been wondering how many of them were actually able to see their children that day. Yeah, I mean, wala I mean, yenye pona me ka me be goodbye. I mean, yenye pona me ka me be goodbye. So therefore, usually benyele. I mean, you on camp. That a couple of days. So neke wanyeme so therefore fe kedi week ne me. I mean, on site. Now me back 2, 3, 4 days. Ni twa ka me keko ame be goodbye. They didn't get opportunity to say goodbye to their family. What is Sabeno Gomi? Boma de Sabeno Gomi. Boma de Sabeno Gomi. What is Sabeno Gomi? They know like you show about how me going to you. Now what's my way? Ni what you are no quality. Cause many oh yeah, well bet. No yeah, well bet. That lady came shishia. No commenting culture. That is gonna come back to you. That's one thing. That in culture every morning. I promise you that is gonna come back to you. I'm just thinking about their children. Daddy went to work and didn't return home. It's unbelievable. Better. Shout outs to you and all of Ishida. I'll find a boy your juba. My OT boy your juba. Auntie Christy, boy your juba. Find a call like you sure bomodini or like you know. It's a very painful way to die. To mobini ma Roberta ke usually men are but to actually see your death flashing in front of you because a helicopter probably for a couple of seconds then it crash, knowing very well like you are going to die. The final moments of your life on earth. Oh nah. President Mahama Nine Konlo. Let's see. Okay. Nyani watcha President Mahama a speech any a koni a address to the nation. Let's play it one more time. Koni what channel?
Good evening, my fellow countrymen and women. It is with a profoundly heavy heart that I address you tonight. Yesterday, a tragic helicopter crash in Adanse Krofom claimed the lives of 8 cherished members of our Ghanaian family. The victims of this accident include 5 passengers and 3 dedicated members of the Ghana Armed Forces. Among them were Dr. Edward Kofi Omanibuama, Minister for Defense; Alhaji Dr. Murtala Muhammad, Member of Parliament for Tamale Central and Minister for Environment, Science and Technology; Alhaji Muniru Mohammed Limuna, Acting Deputy National Security Coordinator; Samuel Sapo, Vice Chairman of the National Democratic Congress; Samuel Abuaje, Deputy Director General of NADMO; and Squadron Leader Peter Anala of the Ghana Air Force, Flying Officer Chum Ampedu of the Ghana Air Force, and Sergeant Ernest Ado, also of the Ghana Air Force. This tragedy represents a deep personal loss for me. I shared a close bond with many of those individuals who died. Our nation is grieving. And on behalf of the government and the people of Ghana, I extend my deepest condolences to their families, friends, and their loved ones. Know that our entire country mourns with you. We share your pain. Your loss is our loss. A loss of dedicated public servants, intellectuals, and individuals who tirelessly worked for a better Ghana. These 8 individuals dedicated their lives to Ghana's progress. That their final moments were spent in service is a testament to their unwavering commitment. We have lost some of our nation's brightest minds. And this is a moment of shared heartbreak, a time to reflect on the preciousness of life, the sacrifices of public service, and our gratitude for those who dedicate themselves to the well-being of our fellow citizens. Squadron Leader Anala, Flying of Sampedu, and Sergeant Ado were dedicated members of our Air Force, embodying the best of their profession. Alhaji Muniru Mohammed Limuna was a humble yet effective public servant. Samuel Sapong was a respected statesman, and Mr. Samuel Abwaji was a promising young leader. Dr. Omani Boama was a brilliant and dedicated leader. And Alhaji Dr. Murtala Mohammed was a passionate voice for his constituents and a champion for environmental stewardship. These gallant men each served Ghana with distinction. And as we mourn, questions about the cause of this tragedy are only natural and important. And I want to assure the families and the nation that the Ghana Armed Forces has initiated a full and transparent investigation into the circumstances of this crash. An investigative board of inquiry has been set up to investigate the cause of the crash. The flight data and cockpit voice recorders have both been retrieved. All 8 of the bodies of our departed comrades have been retrieved, and the government is in close touch with the bereaved families about identification of the bodies and final interment. In this moment of national grief, let us remember that we are above all Ghanaians, united not just by our nationality, but by our shared hope, our shared humanity, and now our shared sorrow. Let us set aside our differences and offer our collective compassion to the bereaved families. This is not a time for division, speculation, or political point scoring. It is a time for strength, for empathy, and for the enduring Ghanaian spirit that still stands tall when all else has failed. Let our words be of comfort, our actions be of kindness, and our unity be the tribute we offer to those whose lives have been lost. To the families, to the Ghana Armed Forces, to the ministries and departments that have lost dedicated staff, and to the National Democratic Congress, which mourns the passing of valued members, may you find strength in their memory and their legacy. May we all be comforted by the knowledge that though they are gone from our sight, they remain forever in the spirit of the nation they so faithfully served. On Saturday, 9th August at 5 p.m., the nation will gather at the forecourt of the State House for an evening of reflection and memorial in honor of our departed colleagues. Books of condolences will be opened simultaneously at the Ministry of Defense, the Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ghana Armed Forces headquarters, and the National Democratic Congress headquarters, and also the head office of NADMO from Sunday, 10th August to Thursday, 14th August. On Friday, 15th August, an interdenominational state funeral will be held for the 8 heroes at the Black Star Square. My brothers and sisters, my fellow countrymen and women, may God bless their souls, and may God bless our homeland, Ghana.
Right. So there you have it from the President of the Republic. Once again, they assure family I can already an investigative body has settled up the investigations in Yano. And I feel sure it will be transparent. All 8 bodies have been retrieved. Flight data, black box, and a container on a kind of BFN, voice recorders and everything I retrieve, you know. You can you what put aside what political differences be now fear kumi G neke biami. Ni ne no fen wa imbemi. So afi kumi. Ni any politics akek ma fan. Agbele books of condolence. Yeah, I'm a various departments ministry says so na nature defense ministry environmental science and technology Mr. Sapon 20 I mean, the various departments, NDC office, what chair money, work around your bossy East, not more deputy director general, Agbele, and of course, Koshe Bema camp, Amie, I'm a headquarters, Niji Jeme, Ekuba in Germany, calls Mono sign your sign. Saturday, ne, about free service, say, your Flagstaff, the Jubilee House, like I said, 5 p.m. What about stream here? Will be live. So what we were regular show Saturday. What about streaming noni about fee or about tabi and what about noni yano. August 15th. Need next week. So about interdenominational service. Me Black Star Square. So about yala komi. Can make panyo fe ame fe ame jamo any ame ja about fe komi keke afi yala me o fine jani fi mo keji ojako ami gontin no ni ya anwe enwe ko bona like mo show me koni what channel now mene nke bo ake mene show is not scripted bona so just matra videos ko memhabo. This is from Alaji Dr. Muntala Mohammed Nyawake Jianshi.
والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل عزيز الرحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون إنا جعلنا في أعناقهم أغلالا فهي إلى الأذقان فهم مقمحون وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون وسواء عليهم أنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون إنما تنذر من اتبع الذكر وخشي الرحمن بالغيب فبشرهم بمغفرة وأجر كريم إنا نحن نحيي الموتى ونكتب ما قدموا وآثارهم وكل شيء آتيناهم في إمام مبين.
Anu wa bullet we ko. Jane and Tower macho ma. Bullet we be.
If you are an MP, wallahi, and you take a dime on that constituency and chop it on the day of judgment, you will account to the people. You will. And that is one thing many politicians are not aware of. If you take a dime that belongs to the state or the constituency on the day of judgment, you will account to every single individual who lives in that country or who lives in that constituency. Will you be able to justify this in the sight of Allah? Will you be able to do that? The challenges confronting us in this country is corruption. The challenges. I'm not a saint, but at least you do your possible best to avoid it. I don't have money. What I have, what I get is my salary. And wallahi, not a dime of Tamale Central has ever touched my tongue or bought a book for my son or my daughter, because I know that I will account for it. And our society today, if you don't have money, you have no value in our society. The moment you are given appointment, your family thinks that their lives have changed. The moment you have a small opportunity, people think that you must provide. If you don't have, they disrespect you. And that has pushed several politicians to engage in corruption. That pushed people. And I am particularly worried. I am worried for myself as a Muslim. And I'm worried because which have I spent that I didn't need to spend? Which have I spent inadvertently or unknowingly that I shall account for it? That should be a profound worry. That should be a worry to everybody. But we don't seem to care. They don't respect you. Even your colleagues won't value you because they think that you don't have the money they have in this country. There are politicians who could not even rent a room. And then they are busy putting up skyscrapers. Haven't they been told about the death of other politicians? Haven't they been told that there are politicians who had it all and they are no more? That is something that is profound heavy on me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to play saint. Wallahi, Allah will bear me witness. Whatever I say genuinely. How long would you be a leader? President Rawlings had unlimited power. He's gone. President Kufuor came, had power. He's gone. President Mills came, unfortunately by Allah's will, he's gone. President Mahama came, he's gone. Dr. Baumia came, he's going in 2024. Everybody will go.
So this is the man a very religious man. Just listen to him. There are so many of his speeches in your online. And when you watch those videos and listen to the man speak, when you watch those videos and you listen to the man speak, so I know, okay, like I said, a lot of you have already seen this, but so of course, Black Box said it's been found. So obana information if I turn one on if I record pilot a voice a call for nukwe nakani be obanwe if they choose to release the audios because they keep off but at least obana transcripts so kaji noko ni ba flight mid air allo noko whatever it is, this information Black Box say if I contain anything. And so we will definitely know what happened. It's a very great thing, Akeshi Anna Bona. So if I were with the investigations, what so that's a very good thing. Ofani like Moshu Bona, kono uja link bona share mo koni me abafita woyi bona. So that is the first thing ni at least news ni eba mene okwa the next one. Of course, on the President Mahama on ake May 8 a flight I may remain say to South Africa for forensic analysis. And Ghana, Kabatabi and Wadencha when you were on forensic analysis. That's a big shame. It's a very, very big shame that we had to fly their bodies to South Africa. I mean, in this day and age, it's unbelievable. I mean, some of these things eh? Kuna fe Ghana no ni ani wekume afu ame nyeme ka me bi ame afu ame no kikwata ne wo be no ko ne ni wo ba anye watu ne kenu chumo na Ghana be akete no fe no South Africa no. What sort of a country are we running? All right, so that's the second one. What's the next one? Right, so Dr. Manibuama le a handle of defense ministry ni Dr. Muntala Mohammed le handle of environment science and technology ministry. So of course, constitution jiake ke minister ko bejeme, you need another substantive minister kone take a place. That is why you don't hear I'm a deputies a take over me bona constitution jiake kaji substantive minister ko be need another substantive minister ni edumo energy bona. So I'm a deputies but constitution war I'm a deputy say take over. The one any finance minister to forcing le eba take defense. Dr. Manibu Ama Ikwafita finance say until President Mahama ba name a substantive person ni handle like a ministry. Honorable Emmanuel Ama Kofi Boa be an eligible minister for lands and forestry. Leun eba take over Dr. Muntala ministry energy environment science and technology until President Mahama ba name a substantive person ni a handle a ministry say. So Dr. Cassil Cassil atu forcing ke Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Amabua I'm a ministry say I'm about tele ministries ne inyo each until President Mahama ba name a substantive minister for each ministry. So let any presidency releasing many announcing naked decision. This is from the presidency. I'm a blow it up few kunyuna. Okay, Honorable Cassil Atu Forcing and Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Boa to act as Defense, Environment, Science and Technology Ministries. President John Dramani Mahama has asked the Minister for Finance, Honorable Dr. Cassil Atu Forcing, to take on additional responsibility as Defense Minister. The President has also asked the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Boa, to act as Minister for Environment, Science and Technology until further notice. She Tomobini was spell or ama. I think is from the Western region, so Boli. This follows the tragic demise of the substantive ministers for Defense and Environment, Science and Technology in yesterday's fatal helicopter crash on their way to an event in Obuasi. If there is something that is holding President Mahama from declaring a national emergency, this Galamsey fight, this should change that thing. Senate declare state of emergency immediately. Because look, event 10 because of Galamsey, no. MPP BFA community mining. I make a community mining, but now me fit of course. I chuno na fake Galamsey more. So NDCBM where I'm a version of community mining, community cooperative mining. No ni MPP BFA. I met tashi. I met na nibi ne hi yemi. Na me jie yemi. Na me identify nibi ne ka make be ye. Eba fe ojogba ne eba wa against Galamsey ne. Chatakpa, chata, kwe, jemoni yo yin. No program at a lunch money. This same Galamsey ne. No program at a lunch money. No ni baba ne ebai. At this point, it should be shoot to kill. Seriously. At this point, the fight against Galamsey should be shoot to kill. There would not have been any need for this program. Keji Galamsey Begana. Keji Galamsey Begana. There would not have been any need for this. Because Marabeta, but clearly, nothing is going to stop this thing until some unpalatable decisions are taken. Marabeta, clearly, nothing is going to stop it until some unpalatable decisions have been taken. Because President Mahama FA na kanye, Marabeta, give it a few months. A campaign against it. This very incident, it's an accident, but trust me, the MPP is going to use this and back President Mahama, Galamsey no program. I mean, no, you know it. It must be a full-fledged war against Galamsey. Full-fledged war. Because clearly, what we have been doing thus far, clearly, what we've been doing thus far, and I understand that this government is still a baby government. They've only been there for what, 7-8 months? But something must change against the war on Galamsey. The fight against Galamsey, something drastically must change. It must. In follow Erastus Asaridonko, your Facebook. When it comes to Galamsey, no journalist, Ghana, has reported on Galamsey than Erastus Asar. Clearly, no kochake. And I understand. It's only 8 months into the government. But clearly, no kochake. Boni MPPB yale so far 8 months down the line with the NDC, the same thing. The same thing. Same. Now, Annie, this time around there, our momo may be yes. A lot of the perpetrators, Bona, are being arrested by the police than Boni na ye MPP time. That I must say. IGP Yonu, the task force, Jine Komena, ame momo may be. Nuela nukwaleni. But anukwalia kome uno jiake. Anukwalia kome uno jiake. Boni yale na kaino. So until we change the way we will handle all this fight against Galamsey, wana. All right, let's see this. I think in a government announces program for 3 days. In a President Mahama, so but nonetheless, I'm a candidate. A government announces program for 3 days of national mournings to honor the departed. Government wishes to announce programs for the 3 days of national mourning from Thursday, 7th August, to Saturday, 9th August, 2025. This solemn period is dedicated to honoring the departed and providing an opportunity for national reflection and remembrance. Activities will commence on Thursday with a public laying of flowers and lighting of candles. This act of remembrance will take place at the ceremonial garden at the front of the presidency. From 1 p.m., members of the public, families, and friends are respectfully invited to participate. So when no junoni ite no in your video say ko make a picture say ko me be in kabachon bo kedi ale no ona kweku. The opportunity for the laying of flowers and lighting of candles will continue on Friday, 8th August 2025, allowing further time for citizens to express their condolences and respect. So when noni afi one way abachano so ke oye flower ko no ta no ali o ta no asoliame obanyo ya the ceremonial garden ni your presidency koni okay o flower young mejeme. The period of national mourning will conclude on Saturday, 9th August 2025 with an evening of reflections and memorials. This poignant event will begin at 5 p.m. at the forecourt of the State House, where all Ghanaians and families will gather to reflect on the legacy and contributions of the departed. So tumubeni nkebwe oba streamy naka event yebie. So join him over Koni Boli, what discuss and what chat about it. One more time ni wakama fi 5 p.m. Because Ghana be 6 p.m. Koya mane mi boli 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These 3 days after offer our nation a vital opportunity to collectively mourn and reflect on the profound loss we have experienced. We urge all citizens to observe the period of national mourning with dignity and respect. Further details regarding the state funeral and any additional arrangements will be communicated through official government channels. So President Mahama next week Friday about the interdenominational funeral service Black Star Square. So abafi ihame jeme. Let's go on. So there you have it with this one. We'll quit next one. Right. So my show with some of the pictures. Yeah, many event anything a ceremonial grounds at the presidency. Of course. This was the any dedicated place ni ahani me lay I'm a flower yejeme. It's a very sad day for the country Ghana. Mobile wa denche. Onim shishi. Mobile. No, nobody deserves to die like this. Not to say I get Billy Kume and you like Billy Papani, Dabi, Billy Fin, Billy, but to my Bonnie, my Roberta, you can clearly, ni o Bobak Bonnie, you can clearly tell I can mean by my book. You understand what I'm saying? Few seconds before Bagboy, you can clearly tell, like it's. So, like I said, these are some of the pictures at the ceremonial grounds. Your presidency, no need to know. Ejamengmene, no jinoni, get my screen and no haboni, okwane. Na Johnson, I see you doing kitiake Fifi Kwete. I'm a lay flowers on behalf of the NDC. So, uname ejame. Name biamini ameke flower machine na asiedu nketia ke Fifi Kwete ameni ame your screen there no Papa Fita we no like you show find a like him bona Chief of Staff Julius Debra le una ni eke eno yang machine leun no juno ni ona order. So let's continue. JM my name is the President ke eno yang machine no ne of course. Yeah, my boy. Where? Yani wabwa video ne tui ni wakwe no ni teno before ni no ni ba the day before ni flight fan. Let's watch this.
Started asking questions and they kept telling me like when the names started coming. At first we had Montakat and later on, you know,
sorry to cut him, but for our finance minister,
Muntaka would have been on the plane.
that's why he was crying so badly.
Muntaka was the 5th person on board with Dr. Manibuama.
It's very.
Atu dragged him out.
At the Air Force Base.
Atu said, no, you can't board because we have a meeting with the immigration guys and I need you there.
That explains his
Brother.
Yeah, that's
So
why he
it
was
was
so
he boarded the
He
aircraft.
was supposed to go. Murtala
Right.
was not on the flight.
Murtala rather.
Was not on the flight.
Unbelievable.
So Murtala was not on the
He was
flight.
not on the
So it was
flight.
supposed to be
So
Muntaka.
it was when Atu insisted and dragged Muntaka out.
Then Murtala
that was when
replaced-
Murtala replaced him as a vacant seat. Then Murtala replaced him.
So many things happened.
So there were 2 people
Our president was
initially.
Muntaka was supposed to go. He was pulled out, and somebody else went. So it's only God.
So John Mahama play say Dr. Manibuama take na kind play say ni Muntaka play say Muntala e take na kind play say. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So Muntala le un last time decision they are too forcing ne bla Muntaka nkwe because Muntaka interior ministry from what I understand they atuke like ameke immigration guys come a meeting no engmen legbe ni ba ya no bla mo blale of the flight ni Muntala replace it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Of course, more pictures. More pictures. Unbelievable. Quiet. Madam Vice President. Hey. Mami bi kometo. Oh. Ene wa nyegbeke mi ni akame remain say ba. These are some of the pictures from Nyegbeke. Ni flight ba. Beme panyo shishia. Akame we ewu ade kame. Hey. Gweje. No ko ye J. Unbelievable. Yeah, my boy. Unbelievable.
What are you talking about? Parties, yeah. That's what you are saying.
What was the last? I mean, unbelievable.
Race. Side race. Up. On top. On top. On top. On top. On top. On top. Stand still. Attack. The first race. Race. Outwards. Check. Level together. Ho! What? Inside. Inside.
Unbelievable. Can the government do something about the open prophecy? Unbelievable.
Parties without me.
Right. Kel was someone you yeah, okay. So Obanye o text me be an no can trouble. Bona. What be show and I done in my track. Danny, like during the course of the show, just text him mommy, get in trouble. I'm a chairman Christy. So bon text him mommy hi. Ke usumo no you bona. Text him mommy hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Mama Pro. Yes, my dear.
We find it.
No children, eh?
We find no jai pano.
I feel like she noni bana ji neke open prophecies ne.
Right.
Oba wale ake yesu ne ba egbe egbomoda ne ba achen. Ni kenu mo ya achen mo kuwe ekuwe he ne she ne mo ye jene ni tomo. Bona alo echamu.
Yeah.
Sineke open prophecies ne nye osofo ne nye lia kesi nipi komeke jewo na ne jepoe mokunje mo mi ne ke twoni onu shi
Yeah.
ewo mi wi akesi menenjen yake kaji Sam George ni ko information keneke ni bi ne no esani ke wo banye wakala awi ne open prophecies ne kenakan wiemo ekomeni mekume nyamba domo ame fair record ni ake enwa me na ake mekume gbo to extend ake akpaluni ji mokoni stand up for president no ewie ne ni esani Sam George afe no ko ye yake e ba bla na kan wie moji
Yeah.
e ba hani ne ke wie moji ne apa wie mo amo moko ni apanishly ni moko keneke stupid gendarmes ne na me fio ne apa fe mu benene ni gbone ameto mosla asla fo ina amete ame ano ame ha Ghana na me gboye no money.
Yeah.
They didn't go for their own fancy party.
Dabi.
They were fighting for Ghana. It was a name moko mepo na ye Ghana.
Dabi.
Ejake ne kufuado ba sie. It has certificates so over 2,000. At the time ni bo beno ba atong me ke Gerorin stand ke ba si Mahama time. It was about 60 something. 8 years solo no ni me ha omo e
Yeah.
no ba si okuso ha me 2,000 plus e wo ekufo ado ejegbe fejuma ke ba stay Ghana
Yeah.
egbele bo de se hu fejuma ke Ghana hi akata ni meni me ba na asa amo amegbo ni no party
Right.
enwo nyina ke amegbo yi I mean Ghana be te wo jonten
Yeah.
nimba wo ya where
Yeah.
are we going from here?
Yeah.
Where are we going from here? And call YouTube Bimbo Pito and you can headline or a woman go to it. O nake neka sante chemeno I usabeni Zabeni I gbedeni ame no many view just I may gba me dan no friend by Jenny ame view. I mean we are kesi obana opportunity no o check from George no what grievances actually.
Right.
Okay, this is what we want. Okay, si neke mokoba tomo mate e ba ya fa mi ne ya lo mo keneke ni bi ne na ke show YouTube it has to stop.
Yeah.
It has to stop.
Yeah.
We didn't meet in that Naka Lomo. I never saw Mokunin Lomo onto MPP. MPP, ya wo snaps to Jimbaba woke woglo na me Lomo na me ke wini inna kweko dan himbe.
Right.
They want to get in anything. Kawoke is a Christian country. It's an Aquani Afro.
That's right.
Honey, what Christianity is so.
Yeah.
Bonus. You want me can only manyama vie
We'll find
me
you,
come fight. If there's any way what I know kama wie what kama
Yeah, and get squad there by
in a family
We'll find
anyway.
you.
You put telephone
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Right. So to my ke bo unke oba sumo ni oyu send me text bona keke in trouble. ke work be show na ke work be na jino so fine ke oba sumo no you bona send me text koni matrabo nyonglo keke oyue another angle ni aji adeka ye play near me. Let's watch.
The second casket has been received by the second bearer party, and they will be now moving to the second cut-off line.
Unbelievable. Yeah, why?
The third bearer party is now moving to the aircraft to receive the third casket. Let's be the appropriate compliments as the third casket moves to the cut-off line.
It's unbelievable. Quite. Monroe cares Psalm 90 verses 12. It can so teach us to number our days that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. Thank you, Monrose. Psalm 90 verse 12. So teach us to number our days that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. It's unbelievable. Hello, Nyami to your turn.
Hello.
Hello, Nyami Ufani to your turn.
Ofana intete tuba.
Ufani Oja Ekpano, I won't wait.
Fano ga do age ofami genane. Agbene ni ha wo kume de en yo shi afa ke Ghana bi afi no ko si ma ka shi wo fe wo ke wo ni ba so shi wo kwe no ni ya no e ja ke ake shi kachu e se di e akela ni taki chaki shika de che la ni wo kwe ake shi a service to mankind is to God wo je ake shi men ne tie ameden cha me acha me hila ameden cha ma dia me kotoku minse timo mani afite ton adebo ni yo na meti na meke amewala e achaki shika joko na kasi bulu bible ke bulu chele bulu ke ko ka che bulu ti bible de che bulu iwo ko wa kasi bomoje ni bana ka je aka me kotoku se ametidie shimom nuna patai ni moniba tanolete ni fite shipon acha gold fe kwami kuma yino ke bashibia akpata no hi femenehu iwo kaji me kome ami gbo ye motom ni me kome ya ka ma ke sha mepa na me wala hi e banyan ni ami wa me ka me wala ya chakie una bumi ke washia ikome ni jemo etuni Ghana anakwale ya no babu ne pe ya ma mi na me jemo tuni duba eja ke to no bomo e ba ye ichomi no tomo hela ke ye on le me ba gba no ke ye because ko fan be o na ke je no fian no na lo wo ke security bibo sani o border because no ya ye border nche ke sani ba habo ken ke wo nkwa event ne ho wo kwe akeshi ato wo mo no pa on the 7th men date ameke fun be me 8 men month
8-7 na kind no be me 8 ke 7 na kind no yep
money de nche ya fe yo eheni na be ya fe yo eheni
July right July the 7th month July 5th yeah
okay iwo kaji sabita frache wo yin ka wo chi wo ban kwe wo na jin fa mojoba kwe kamuko eyin ba kan ise ba ka ko ni event na ye wo chi ne ka to wo kwe beke month mi ni wo yo ni ni wo chi ni bi ko meto ko ni wo feel bi konkuru ejake ache sole mu shire bi e no ni ba
yeah
ke ha wo fen wo kaseni wo kaseni ka DJ na ka mo kwe kaseni nobody will learn
yeah
men ne fi obulu na ma ho moto mi na agbo e ami nya me kaseni no je nyu ma dweji sani akemla efushi kedi me ni me yo ma no de ncha me be galam si e mi ba me nya be kemla fushi abdo chi ma na mi onu che no ko fun keke ni ka na bo e ko che fun no mo na ba bo e ko nyu pi o ba ho mi e ko 5 years 15 years je keke no che fun ko bokondo ya tasipon o fite nature o fite adeboni o ko keji mla abacha ke mla ka na bo no cha galam si ni je ni tu wo tu de je onu tu lo e ba ko wala yi o be insurance papa ko
yeah
ni keji o wala e je odi ye moto mi no ya ho akwabu akwa una ko biye ni tu mo esa ni wo ba mla ba e wo mi
dabi
ka na bo wo tu ne kenu tu ne o fite sipon o fite adeboni ko ya mi ka mo bu mene 30 years eta ko joba keji 15 years no ye o 45 years o wala okay afa bulu ani simple as that
yeah
because keji wo han wo mla face street me ko me ya man na me fetu mo ko lo yi no ko be no ba fe no ba chaki am se bita flache
yeah yeah
ba ja tu gbam iwo masuma keshi keji wo fe wo nkwa wo kase ni e no ni ya no e ja ka mo ko cha mo ko se oh je ka me no ya bi
yeah
wo ya na fe mo Kahi mo kweka ko be wo shimo ko ni. Kahi e wo ka me ko no chieto.
Right.
Shimo na mo dwemo aba no ko. Wo be PS ani wo hin e ka wo shi. Ye wo na jin fa mo me ko wo hin ka wo shi. Oba dugbe dadi.
Yeah.
Oba tumo po. Bi na ba fun ya e ba momo. Be mi de sa ni wo ya ji omi.
Yeah.
Nke vi mo ba shibie.
Fane yo
Ni no mode nche ita me fun ametwie.
Nakai.
Ejake. Ma henu ntuma ametwo. Se bi je Kumase ntuma lo se bi abele ncha me kotokumi.
Abi.
Ni na me fi ame tomo. Luloi mi ka gbeda no awie tomo be komeni. Se bi ta flaje ka ba awie eja me duna ke twa me. Gugomi. Ke twa e. Alo ame da mi. Ame den juba. Ame den juba.
Yeah.
Ni mi na ka wonye mi yonko ka se ni government e kwani prophecy stop. Dabi, do kono ko be no ba fi. Because ni sabida ta flaje. Japan ni yo ne ponna ni otunfo. It's a private car. They ba kanishi. Traffic mole. Ya je kanishi traffic mole. It's one ba recognize it. Ni ina je ko otunfo ta. Private law le name. It must sports car. Jeme no ni parliament. Jeme no ni manye kelake. Nke bo akoko e ka politics ni. Many le shishin, many mo shishan be call naka.
Right.
Sabi nko so fonu pa embola man. Si afine den jeji afi papa ni mo.
Right.
Eji afini kokwa o eduba. Ya foke mom.
Right.
Ya foka reho.
Right.
Wo ke ba shibie. Koni oni ochi prophecy na.
Dabi.
Bibie twegbele. E wo han ni no han. Beni ngbo tunjo na leke ya because ilaga sin ametu wa.
Yeah.
We am nu. Ya keke ya ka me.
Yeah.
Ewo onyu chi mogu na ewi a lewi. Ka bo le aka shofe ko efon gwa ewi. Ibo ko mo na ko na de juba.
Nakai.
It's simple as that.
Nakai.
Ngo ke wo fan ishi.
Nakai.
Amen.
Amen. We radon anyami my job. Ofane bonke oba sumo ni owie text mommy keke in trouble onu. Shout outs to you, Mahama. Ofane boy ojuba. Shout outs to you, Mr. Kwaku.
Well, I'll be back over to please. Let's read this now. Brother Jesus, let's read now. To carry on with the next phase of the program. I'll hand over the microphone to
You can choose quick.
No, I'm getting. Oh yeah, the speaker.
Let's be on the same line.
Almighty God, give life to whom we wish, take life from whom we wish. Allah, these are mortals, servants. We have worshipped you. We have served you. We have served their nation. David died in the line of duty. As they lie here, we pray for your mercies. We pray that you forgive them, you pardon them, you make the heaven their final abode. اللهم اغفر لجميع موتى المسلمين الذين شهدوا لك بالوحدانية والذي تبي الرسالة وماتوا على ذلك. الله اغفر لهم وارحمهم واعفهم واعف عنهم واكرم نزلهم ووسع مدخلهم واغسلهم بالماء والثلج والبرد ونكفهم من الذنوب والخطايا كما ينقى الثوب الابيض من الدنس. اللهم ان كانوا محسنين فزد بإحسانهم وان كانوا مسيئين فتجاوز عن سيئاتهم. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى اله وصحبه وسلم.
إن لله ما أسند وله ما أعطى وكل شيء عنده بقدر مسير. إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. اللهم ثبت بأهلك المسلمين
My boy.
ولا تهل الخروج والخطايا كما ينقى الثوب الأبيض من الناس وأدخلهم الجنة مع الأبرار الصالحين يا غفار يا رحمن يا رحيم. وصل اللهم وسلم على أشرف الأنبياء وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم كثيرا وأجرنا
Right. So there you have it. So it's unbelievable. Hello, Ni.
Hello.
Ni over no jai pan. I want way.
Yo. Where you are doing call me egbe. Kan wa ha wa fen wa hepo. Ye no agbone ni enyo wo yingbe. Wa sole hu ni yo wa lencha mo mo twia mi. Ni ka twene no ne wa kase ni ene ko akaba wasate don. Yo kan sani ba ya galam se sani ye Ghana ne etonoko ni ke aje gbani hido ba ojugba na ba ojugba declare war ye galam se here e ba she kwe galam se say amena me ba chon money ba ye president ke mani ba ye MP ke ni bi ahawo tomo beni Mexico e febe ko
yeah
drug laws
cartel say yep
ame hieshika ame fando
yeah
bonushin lakana ke galam se lakan chon
yeah
ye Ghana ni no esana de gba investigation ojogba ni ke won buma besane wo hin ado no wo buma shino no wo fia feto mo won twa to koklo eja kashi ni e crash e bolenche ke man ake sovereign nation esane be ne aye other aircraft come na ba fly ke asin no na declare them a crime scene na ba bole them no ni into tomo setting radar no ko yan na ba kwe eja kesi moko mpole ake ekole shafe loko hodo ami ni le hu ba nye chele ke ni ne agbeshi nka ake laka shi mi nto ake ekole wa onu shishi eja kesi e shafe lo bi ni leke no na declare galamse ne meko meye ni egba me na wa even foreigners say come sumo machita she foreigners say come ni amedi me na me domo galamse mi odogba na me ketun kani bi e ba ma mi na ke fio galamse leke foreigners ne ameye technologies ameye ni bi ni amehu amele no na me na ye galamse mi iwo enwo na ka ke aya na leke black box ne wo kwe ake miniji no ni ba shibie pendwen ahun fie mi ake e shafre loko hodwa mi yeko ni le hu ekole ne fie no ko wo atawo mi odogba shi to mo be ni you keti man a sovereign nation to mo wo bi akeshi ke to mo me ko me na ba attack wo be ni bi ni wo ba nye wo ke protect wo man lo ni me to moleke kwa mi spectacle even kuma America na wo yo ne ta fly che ka mo ko afi bank robbery po alo no ko como helicopters kan bi na ba fly alo mo ko no ko happen mo ko bote wood sam ye to fo ka bote chiam nye helicopters kan bi na ka ba fi mi ne wa fe nya du mo akashi ene about declare like an forest am in fe me ne ko ni allo security men kan bi awo mi na kwa akashi ani e sha fe lo ko ho do ami he ko lo Mini wa dwemo bae na me fe no.
Right.
Mini wa dwemo bae na me fe no. Ni agbene ho e. Kaji wa awie kechon ma esani mlai age ba to ni. Ma na me ni wo yo na mi nka bo wo fe wo la ke tafla che to ni mo hia po. Onye no okọ kante alo kọ machine. Ate o photo e po no chafun. Me ye ni fu ochu.
Yep.
Na ye no na ke fio. O ba to ame na baba. Na baba photo e. Na ke ba ya ke won buma be wo hi adoko ni wo buma e chita flache gele mi e shehe ko 2025 wo yo deble ma bia mi wo yo don ni hi ba fa densu ne na ne nkembra che ma modensu na ni no ni ha ni okuja nu hi ominda ne ni lodie hu me hi oshi bo ma de sako kante e flodensu na che fe de ka fe lai e ho le e flode so na che ne ke fi online ne ya hon ni le yo ni de so fe e dry like no ji heko e wa tafla che magia che me ka kuchu che me ka ni bi fe e sani wa kan ni wo hi ado wa ka call be for granted wo kunu pa ke ni fe wa ka call be for granted ka ke shika ke leadership tafla che president e pe ni JMP she was shia me who akache kabo chejibo pono ya biye bon leader jibo e ko biye nkwabo e was ani what take the decisions they be no ba fe ne ba wa wo no ba bu ma lo ba building ma ojogba ne ba wa wo fe ona agbene wokwe many you are ne bia na me blame o many you no na ke ni asalo le gbenku ne tano 8 years ni ne wonye lo le gbe nye sa Mino wanye sa ni ngene ka mo kwe ba 7 months le nyen blame la ke le sa lo le gbe iwo no he we ne ba ona ni in fact como man na mi ni wo yo ne Ibraka o ya hekwe je one way to heaven ye ni ekwela fe construction ye hekwe o ba nye ona route different route no okay ya heno ke ba ya shi Ghana como ke ga ken ya kumasi gbe ko meto pe ka sha no ni gbade fe fite ni ke gbe na agba fe lo jogba ka flache e ba benefit wo fe woni ha ni wo hi ado akeshi man bi ni wo mama ni wo se ko e ache wo gbe shige ni wo mba ni wo kotoku mi mpe ona ni wo na je ni wo reke ha politicians e pe won re politics e won reke magin ache me fe e ga ke ka manche di boy bo hu your responsibility ta wo kunu pa di boy o your responsibility ta ku choche di boy bo your responsibility ne sane wo fe di mo ko me sane ni e ga ke mo ko sane ni na ona be ni e yo e wo won fight ni wo fe ene afe no ko ni wo ke ba kase ni e ga ke it could be you it could be me it could be your brother it could be your sister ona be ni e yo ni wo fe ni bi ojogba na gbele hu wo ba bi akeshi soja fo ye player that player ba fan many reports can be a fe ade me fe akwa mi ojogba na gbele hu amekwa me ojogba ye je me je akeshi ta flache Ghana bi di wo fe na mo ekole soja fo ye ekole ni mi ngba mo fie ko me ya eko ni ncho boli ewo mo ko ba nya ke do ko ya ho eko ewo many your presidency bi ane amekwa me ojogba wa lenche na megba me nmen na megba me nmen e ja keshi e safe lo etishi na me ji ame hisani isene mo ko ba wi aketi mi ne wo ni MPC so gbo ni NDC MPC ko gbo e se ko nyonko me ese ko nyonko me shi na ewie akafe mro na ngo shi na ewie na invite le na interrogate lo jogba tun ekole ne na tip off ko ye heko ni ejegbe ka ba fe sasanso na kenmo shi do na mole na kele ba ke ko mi ni mo yu ni interrogate Lord Bangu when ko le no na tips ko e wo akani bi aka hwe mambu eje no ko ni je no somo ni wo hi adome na me fe ko serious aka mba bu ma ba me je mi mo na gbene ho ke party ko win ye ame pala can win not take all koni ame bo man bi atwe koni ko na moko no na ka shi mene ashima she eye twemu ni ko kwa we mu na ewu ole hu ka we invite le ke basen here e ba nye contribute no ko contribute to na partisans so ake be ke je MPP lo ndc no ji boy the boy onye no tu no ko ke wa ma sanata ni je to mo beni yu je politics e pe ka ma ji acha me hu no ye mami no na ke dwen loko afọ dwen loko wo mami dwen lo eta flag je palace e pa me yo na for David je palace je papa je mancheni
Dabi
bono si tukwa ka ya le la kan ko Jonathan ba so si de papa so na ke ona he ni nyumbo ke dwen lo te aton eni nyumbo ke ka lo ko te aton de kele pa e wo mo ko ye ni aso ache e relate royalty e heko shi nyumbo ke no ko ewu emi ne ba nye ke wa e wo ke ji wo na talent ka ke talent afla je mo ko ni pa ball pe lo mo ko ni fe lo ko so mo ko hu ye dwen mo min talent ne ba nye dwen ni e ke wa man ka wo na la kan talent e wo mo ma me ka pete wo e wo cha me ka pete wo he na me nya me ka me dwen mo awa ni wo ya wo hi nkensa ne ba shi pe o you are
my job thank you ni right so far ne bonke osmo no wie what be show na dan text mommy ke mommy hi ke in trouble my Maryland ke again now the liberals task is over now the battle day is past now upon the farthest shore lies the voyagers at last Father in thy gracious keeping we leave thy servants rest in peace Oyiwaladon Maryland. Marabeta, a year of reset. It will not be easy, but the will of God shall prevail. Marabeta Begwike, we are saving a nation. This is a war. Which a very sad day, my brother. Marabeta Begwike, many soldiers will fall, but we have to press on to victory. Mr. Kwaku Begwike, I, the good fight, are fought. Oh, when shall I declare the victory by my Savior got? I long with Paul to share. Mahawa femaga Mahawa Towni. Yeah, now ga Mahawa Bano. It's unbelievable.
Hello, Ni.
Hello, Mahawa. Ofan Oja Ekpano. I want way.
Hello.
Yeah, Ofan one way. Ofan Oja Ekpano.
Hello.
Hello, Mahawa. One way. Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello, Fano Nuye.
Meanway, Ofan anyone way.
Okay, abinga mo femo.
Helibono.
Ni ne incident ne ba ne eyemobo. Eyemobo mo fia mo ko okwa fia he mo fia mo wie. Many Jimine 8. It's sad. Can me who you know, it's really, really sad.
Yeah.
But just a week ago, be in 17. School be an accident here.
Right.
17. Not even a single, not even the assembly body went. NDC, PTTV, NDC, MPP, nobody even attended to this, to their funeral.
Right.
Nobody. Come on. At the end of the day, it comes back to bite us. Look at this 17. Now, Fuame, have a mass burial. Come on now. Afuame. Now, in case I come on, you know, it's so sad. Assemblyman, boy, The president didn't even come out to condemn what happened. Akashi road na no sympathy, no empathy, nobody, not the vice president, nobody, not a minister. I mean, I'm not happy I this happen. But when I'm 17,
actually President Mahama a promise about fix Accra Kumasi road in their honor. So President actually said something about it.
Honestly,
right.
But the burial, I watched the burial, and the way these kids were buried there, it was sad.
It was sad. I agree with you.
Not even assemblyman she boy, because I'm minister there. Well, the whole country here has become dark.
Right.
What happened to the 17 kids?
Yeah.
Their parents are mourning, they're crying.
Yeah.
Me, I mean, my animal go about. My animal go about.
Yeah, thank you. Right. So, like I said, in Ake, President Mahama is in Ake, President Mahama no yehi. So let me actually share with the video, but one year point ne make or it's in the right place. Onaboninchon. This tragedy agboni onaboni ni of course the way ni one way ni here waduna kan. But this is President Mahama on the death of the 16 kids. The number is actually 16 that died. So come on.
I also take this moment to extend my heartfelt condolences to the families of the 15 young people who lost their lives in a tragic accident in Obogo recently in the Ashanti region. This is a stark reminder of why our Big Push program prioritizes the dualization and rehabilitation of our major highways to reduce the spate of accidents. I also take this moment to extend my heartfelt condolences to the families of the 15 young people who lost their lives in a tragic accident in Obogo recently in the Ashanti region. This is a stark reminder of why our Big Push program prioritizes the dualization and rehabilitation of our major highways to reduce the spate of accidents. I also take this moment to extend my heartfelt condolences to the families of the 15 young people who lost their lives in a tragic accident in Obogo recently in the Ashanti region. This is a stark reminder of why our Big Push program prioritizes the dualization and rehabilitation of our major highways to reduce the spate of accidents.
Right. So that was President Mahama ni ewie gbege ni afuame all together. But nonetheless, what sister how I point there is well taken. I mean, yeah, their lives matter too. Their lives matter too. No two ways about it. Their lives matter too. So I'll find Kajibo Basumoni, like I said, testimony koni matrabo ono many ceremony anything no yeah ceremonial garden say your presidency except say komene.
First to do that will be His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana.
So the picture said Chombo earlier. She President Mahama video Jinoni Una. It's really sad. Yeah, mobile why. Yeah, mobile why.
Thank you, Mr. President. Next, we'll have Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana.
So, Madam Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman. Leon Ibani Ibale, you know. Oh boy. Hey. Unbelievable.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. Next, we'll have the Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana,
Mr. Julius Debra, Chief of Staff.
Thank you. We'll now invite the National Chairman of the National Democratic Congress to lay the floor, please.
National Chairman, the Secretary of the NDC. Unbelievable. Yeah. Julius, if why throughout. It's unbelievable. Right. Mahawa, Mahawa, I actually agree with you. Yeah, I completely agree with you. Nkabo kpangbe. I'm a story a one family lose 4 kids, another family lose 4 kids. So ni ame family so 16 kids say 8 jashian kome. Ona. And it's because of our the poor road infrastructure ni woyo. You understand what I'm saying? It's really, really sad to have 16 kids. Now be back go on that stretch. It's really, really sad. Yeah, mabo. No, so you have a point. On him, Shishi. You do. Hello?
Hello, Nindoke.
Impa, to your thing. If I know Jaipano.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, sure. Any difference? I mean, dial into your program. I think it's It's a very excellent program, and thank you all for the good work you've been doing for us.
Thank you.
Just no go short kekenima yue. It is sad, right? It is painful. She in the nonite no banake is both sad and painful at the same time. Compare, tragedies come in other countries. At the same time, what possibly could have happened, right?
Right.
All of a sudden, what focus on Billy, right? And what could have happened there, or is in the background.
Right.
Yes, crowd zero. So
right.
I don't know. Maybe this is not the time to be talking about this, but me hope at least we should get to the root cause. Is it a mechanical failure?
Right.
Is it a competency of the pilots? Is it the weather? Is it the design of the aircraft? Is it? We should not rule anything out. We should not take anything off the table, right? Because Minister Senamete, what was their mission? It was to fight Galamsey, basically.
Yeah.
Right? It is an existential threat to the survival of our great country.
Yeah.
There are a lot of interest, right? There are a lot of interest.
Yeah.
For personally, and this is my personal opinion, I think that Galamsey can never be won. This is my personal opinion. People will disagree with me, but can inquire, the entrenched position of our chiefs, of the local communities, of the businessmen, of the politicians. They form a quartet,
right.
With all the small blocks. Come back together, politicians, chiefs, the local community, and businessmen.
Yeah.
May back together. How are you going to stop this? It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. It's not going to happen. No. Fights against this. Anything at all can happen.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't rule anything out.
Right.
No, me hope investigation any launch. First of all, the people learning about investigation, one, they should be competent.
That's right.
Do they have any aeronautical engineering background?
Right.
Do they have aviation background? Because it's a whole thing altogether.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping I can expertise. We can always call on people. Either we have external.
Yeah.
Either they can USFA in a very well renowned.
Yeah.
To help in the investigation, I think it can help.
Yeah.
Recent plane crash, in India. I think it happened like 2 months ago.
Like 2 months ago. Yeah.
2 months ago, the initial report and I may release. What the thing is heading towards? Basically, it's heading towards the pilot. It was more like suicidal note from the pilot. That's where the initial report is coming from.
Yeah.
Exactly. So let's not rule anything out.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything at all. No, I'm just hoping even though Billy is so unfortunate, it's so painful. The cause is both the immediate, direct, indirect, and the root cause is there.
Right.
We should have a comprehensive investigation so we can come out with what happened.
Yeah.
One other thing in Querny, to be frank with you, I felt so sad. I felt so broken. Was seeing ministers of state, right? I'm a billionaire, I'm a body will come and sacks me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah.
My goodness. So are we saying and
there
this
are no
is
body bags? Exactly.
No body bags.
Yeah.
And just a minister of defense. What ministry self? I'm telling you, in Ghana, what ministry self? To be honest with you, the standards have come back to zero. Everything is zero.
Right.
The only ministry that has got some a resemblance of high standards is our military.
It's the military. Yeah.
Yeah. A minister of state for defense in an accident. And he will be in a sack, not a body bag. I should tell you how low we've sunk as a country. Oh, no, when they go back, my goodness.
Yeah.
When was the emergency response? Many people near one, me put in where they, I mean,
nothing. I'm telling you, I'm a corner. Like I'm.
Oh my goodness me, goodness me! This should tell you the state of now as a country. This should tell you. This summarizes everything up. This summarizes everything up. I mean, in Dakobochone, right? I'm just in my early 40s. She came where how Ghana was in the mid 90s when Rawlings was there. You could see some level of pride, some discipline, you know. Maybe feel back at some high level of standards, right? Beyond virtually everything has just come down. Everything is so terrible. And I don't think we've progressed much as a country. Beyond enough, okay, what can I get? What can I get from the country, right? Minimako. I think one of the former U.S. presidents, we shouldn't be asking, okay, what can I get from the U.S.?
JFK.
It's basically what can I get?
What can I do? Exactly.
What can I do? I mean, that is, and for me, that's how I live. Okay, what can I do, right? But almost everybody is looking at what can I take from Ghana. No, man, face some way. I'm just hoping, okay, we should unfortunately, right? Unfortunately, we should use this as a how can I put it? Just sort of like a starting point, you know, just a reawakening. You know, things should get better because it was sad when you are just a minister of state, minister of defense for crying out loud. I mean, every country, minister for defense, minister for finance. You know, those guys are the most powerful ministers. I'm just hoping, okay. Obviously, our sympathies to the family and you know, and sympathizers of the families. But I'm just hoping and praying, okay, we should find out what exactly happened, and then our army should also be resourced. Our army should be resourced. Galam said they fight any, I know it's beyond a Burkinabes are in, Ivorians are in, Togolese are in, Nigerians are in, the Chinese are in. Immigration portals in Kamegbass, and just last 2 weeks, there's a town in Ashanti region. They call it it's just a Chinese town. Chinese hey Jemmy, I'm in fried plantain. I'm in cheloto. Virtually they've taken over completely.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Immigration officer portal of future now in Kenya. They've taken over the town. So these people, and they are resource because it's gold, right? Gold. Look at how much we sell gold per ton. Thousands of dollars, right? So they have cash. They have so much money. And they can easily buy the weapons. Not only a lot of the wars, Rwanda, all those countries. It's been fueled by resources. It's been fueled by natural resources. The natural resources is wealth. It's nothing else. It's natural resources. Right? Anybody who controls the natural resources has got wealth, and they can easily buy weapons, they can buy ammunition, they can buy police, they can buy everything. Okay? No, because they have the wealth there, if our army has to control them, our army should be resourced. Look at the budget of the US defense. It's billions of dollars every year. Every year. Come on, NATO, right? Europe. Their budget is also billions every year. They increase their spending from 2.5 to 5% every year. 2.5 every year of their GDP. Each country. What are we doing in Ghana? Me feel. Even military ship on your even touching back. Politicians say no, I'm here. Ship on military be a research and training school. It's so sad. Patient those days last tract of land military airport cafe, I'm shooting range here. Be an actual community, La Boma Beach. It's an eyesore. So you ask yourself, our military, what kind of training are they into? It's only Takrady for some time. Even Takrady military base Podi and Chepo, when I can military base encroachment back. You don't even know where the military is. When I can. I just don't know. The whole thing, all previous caller, me at only one shot to Koklo. For me, seriously, because you just don't take. You just don't take.
Yeah.
So how are we resourcing our military? Many pilots, many men of your Air Force, how often do they even fly? What aircraft do they have?
Right.
To be honest with you, we should get serious.
Yeah.
Else, we should just close shop. Only you know, call Jakra, you just focus on Jakra or Kumasi, focus on Kumasi, something like that. Or Volta, you focus on Volta.
Right.
We have to change our mindsets. And everything starts from the mind, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Once we are able to tune our mind correctly, we'll be on the right track.
Yeah.
Should be I'm being honest with you. To be frank with you, I'm a straight shooter, right? Incredibly, I just don't see it. I just even from both sides of the political
divide, right?
It's you just don't see it. I just don't see how we can maybe I'm wrong, and I pray I'm wrong, but I think we have a long way to go.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping once again we can use this unfortunate incident as an opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, though it's a start, we can use this as an opportunity. We all come together, put our ideas together, and see how we can move this great country forward.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Anyami, for
Me,
calling.
I'm so grateful. I do listen to your show most of the time.
Thank you.
We'll support you and make this a great show.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
so
you
much.
so much, sir. Truly appreciate it. All right. Okay. Bye. It's really sad. Energy noni ba out of all the videos ni mo fame okwe. In wife ni what back and what be show and an income. This was noni a way ne chominge. I'm not kidding. This was the part. Ni in wife way katabeni a chominge. It's very sad. Okay. Body bags and man Christy find it Darby. There is no way ni isani ameko they should go up the mountain without body bags. No way. This was a complete no. And body bags usually they are thick, dark, not 10 times. White ones they are thick. But they put these people in cocoa sacks. That's an abomination. Cocoa sacks. There is no way they should have gone up the mountain without body bags. That was what they went there for. One of the reasons they were not meeting was to find the bodies. So you don't go there, find the bodies. Okay, be cocoa farmers near around that kind of sacks. Because this clearly looked like what happened. Ona, I'm a try video mabo. Sack say no na tell it about. That's it. Body echo your sack me. That's a body being carried.
In the sack here by the local. So devastating here.
Ona bonini yo. This is not right. I don't want to play BNN Benami. There was another one. See, this is another person carrying carry sack Kemba. Another body in a sack. I mean, you should not go up the mountain with no body bags. No way. No way. So this was really bad. Really, really bad.
Oh?
Hello, Anyemi Toyota.
No more drama, eh?
Ufa no jack man, I know one way.
Oh, need to take.
Yeah.
Omba, Odo Manye.
Manya Blau.
Your friend problem is.
Me have two ball of good evening.
Nakai.
Okay, I can show. Oh, too much.
Yeah.
And we all know I got the right time, eh? So about fear I do.
Nakai.
And ofe YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
but about fear national TV, no then.
Yow.
About broadcast.
Yow.
No, what out.
Yow.
No, I never me out.
Yow. Amen.
I think sometimes we do bizarre comparison.
Okay.
When we're trying to compare a third developing country to a developed country.
Right.
Per my facts, because I was the PRO for Western North region before Nimba Benin. So my text on the body bags, along the sacks, the youth there, the men, they went there to save. No, body said, I'm not. I may have mentioned.
Dabi, yeah, Ofane Jane again. This time, ni approach ni. This was not a time ni to mobile youth 30. This was after ni Ashanti regional minister, the military personnel, up the mountain. Ni ame start investigation. Say, bona ni akame wo body ba akame wo cocoa sack say me. So time ni egbe. Of course, some of them rushed there. Ni ame fe no ni ame ba ambafe, but time ni again no me Ashanti regional minister a lot of the army officials can be they were together, they were there up the mountain.
Very well. Very well.
Right.
But I'm trying to say I can see the bodies were I saved like a no like Coco, I saved that minister.
That's what you are saying. I can save more before I shejeme.
Before I minister.
Okay.
And bear in mind, I can see minister, they move straight from a program.
Yeah.
Ekoni is an urban place.
Right.
It's a remote village. And this is the first time something like this has occurred to Ghana, and in Ghana. So they will definitely lack technicalities and be komami.
Yeah.
And everybody want to put their minds together and see how best they can help.
Yeah.
But I believe once they learn from their lesson, moving forward, things will change. And we don't brag something is going to even occur.
Yeah.
Ghana. And last caller, secondly, caller anyway, no.
Right.
If we are is trying to technical people, but so they know exactly to come out. I mean, if you can't, why? Sometimes I say our comparison, we should know exactly what we are. This is the first time such things are happening.
Right.
It was first time we experience and we first kept playing back as they were in Western world. We don't see it, but this time around in one Ghana, this is the first time. Well, we should. I mean, come down with.
There have been quite a few helicopter crashes. It take my lives. Of course, we're not going to magnitude but this is not the first time ni helicopter crash here Ghana ni military personnel go. This is not the first time. But I get your point. I mean, I trust that the military will do a good job. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
And they have commenced an investigation.
Yeah.
And there's something we call the black pot. The black pot, therefore, will reveal a lot of things, what exactly transpired during
yeah.
Because the black pot, they have some recordings and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm sure when I'm on Discover, exactly what the black pot is store, we all know what exactly transpired.
Yeah.
So for now, we should keep calm and mourn together with the family.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad. Okay, and you never return back.
Right.
It's very sad. So we should mourn. This is a time for us to mourn.
Right.
Or after mourning, then we can come out with these what things that needs to be done.
Yeah.
I think once we are able to do that, but this is the
Got you. Thank you so much, Anyemi.
Thank you.
My job. All right. Okay. Right. And yeah, other people who might try me shortly. Now, what quite clip now from the ceremony anything no living at the ceremony grounds here, presidency.
Thank you. On this somber occasion,
there you see the president.
I respectfully invite
it's
all of
unbelievable.
us
President Mahama.
Observe a minute of silence in memory of our fallen heroes.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Yeah. Let's. I'll feel another call. Afiache. Let's try Afiache.
Hello.
Hello, Nche.
Yeah.
If I know Jai Pan, I won't know.
Yo, mimba manye, miha Ghana mamufe po. Noni enyo wahingbe mi na ngba ho fentry kenile kehemo keilu okedumona.
That's right.
Oshna eba. Ekume natural, ekume come through human error. It seems like we should be able to learn from these mistakes.
Yeah.
Like others were saying, Ghana, yes, Anna helicopter crashed down. It's not like the advanced world.
Right.
Need that it will keep us on our toes to find measures to those kind of things. So because we don't have financially, we are not sound.
Right.
Economically, we are not good. So there are certain things that we cannot compare ourselves to the advanced world. That doesn't mean we shouldn't live up to expectation.
Right.
Yeah. Secondly, look, Ghana has lost its culture sensitivities. In terms of when we are struck with disaster, like death, accident, loss of loved ones. It seems like, excuse me, I'm a Muslim, so I don't want to sound like I'm attacking certain religious groups, which Islam even admonishes us not to do it. But let's call a spade a spade. It seems like one honey religion enslave our mental capabilities.
Right.
We are now engulfed, enslave ourselves with religious traditions.
Right.
I don't mean God don't speak. God speaks to us through dreams and other actions. Excuse me, it's very difficult. I don't want to mention Christendom.
Yeah.
Most of them in Ghana, I may hijack our mental faculties.
You are right. Go ahead and say that. No, you are no quality. Yeah.
No. I'm a Muslim, so I should be very careful.
Yeah.
When I bring it on, I may hijack our mental faculty. The Ghana was dragged on.
Yeah.
Look, from the head to the toe. When you compare Brofomen, that she Brofomen, I may enslave, I may drama, I may hako religion. I may enslave, I may have science and development.
Yeah.
Why am I saying so? Those who are coming out now say that I predicted, I saw it. They are the same people who tells us God reveals what?
To redeem.
To redeem. So if God reveals to redeem and God revealed it to you, why did your so-called God didn't redeem the situation? See, because, excuse my language, some Ghanaians has become fools and they are not using their brains to think. No, they are back, amen. Then they follow it.
Yeah.
And what honey politics? We have turned everything into politics.
Yeah.
So we've lost our traditional and moral ethics. We'll lose everything in total.
Yeah.
I was listening to one presidential candidate called Kofi Akpalu.
Yeah, Akpalu.
We don't do this on this platform. But this man, excuse my language, is a shameless idiot. A senseless, the other man says, Jim McMahon, for making political chestnut out of this tragic event that has befallen the whole nation.
Yeah.
He should bow down his head in shame. He's a disgrace to his family and the Ewe community.
Yeah.
He should come out and apologize to the whole country. For Akpalu is a shameless political idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, what we are doing today, the replication that will be before us in the near future, we have to be very careful. We have to be very, very careful. Now, from our leader, President Mahama, no one prevents him to become religious. Our ministers, people in authority should not surrender their offices to the control of these religious, charlatans. We are doomed forever. We are doomed forever. God still speaks to us. She can lay to move the affairs of the country. But for me, they are now relying on science and technology. Go by America, science and technology, or to England, science and technology, or to Rome, science and technology, or to Saudi Arabia, science and technology, or to Kuwait, science and technology. But we are still wallow in superstition and religiosity. We are going to wallow in this. Ghana is not going to move forward. We should wise up. When we move away from these charlatans, men may care. God speaks to them. They are prophets who prophesy. They saw these things, and they are the same people who told us God reveals to redeem. Why didn't their God redeem this situation for us?
Right.
Well, Ghanaians, we should be wise in getting one of our beers.
My job.
Should have been.
All right. Okay.
None bad.
Okay. Bye bye. Manroske, I think the government should educate the public to stay away from scenes of such accidents. It broke my heart to see some of the guys looking for souvenirs. Anyways, yeah. It's a shame. No other video ne then work our next caller Abakmano. Clearly, you can see the chief of staff wailing. He's not crying, he's wailing. Just look at him.
Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana.
So it's unbelievable. It's very, very sad. Very, very sad.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. Next,
Unbelievable.
the Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana.
And he can. This is crazy. Crazy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Man Christike, the open prophecy is dangerous. If you cannot cancel and nullify, then there is no point to prophesy. And that's exactly the point Afiache was making. It's Afiache Kwashina Biboba.
Hello,
Neo fan Oja Epano Eko.
yo, Onyami, Oyo Adon. Yo, if I can, Blood Draconi by Renike, we are mourning. Your focus, yeah, we are mourning. But at the same time, we are reflecting on the issues.
Right.
This is the time, no, about any. What doing what you ba, no, what we any be, ni bahani, what be careful next time.
Right.
But on a yo.
Yeah.
Ne, you are Tomo, but someone they defend the situation, Tomo, no, ni be. Asakohi. Mini trying to about him man Tomoleke. Ni wa be emergency team. No baga ke remote. Remote ye heko. Mane remote ye heko. Like no what trash in ye deme. Ni me ete in the middle of forest ni afe man. Le kwa na video se heko.
Yeah.
Afe man ye forest a thing. Na minor ye deme.
Yeah.
Ni wa ke man jiwo. Ni wa ke man munjiwo ni wa ye soja fo yin. So when you one night name me, then we be minimum wo buomo. This is the time no ba anya we. But ona beni chon.
Yeah.
If you ten ni me ya ho forest there what bed drones can it be? Why man name na ka waka hit drones ni. Abanya ke jala. You gonna he fe no yo.
Yeah.
Like an drones say I can jala in my yo.
Yeah, unto.
Ni me anya use the drones say na I can fight like a galam say na ni be in your forest jam.
Yeah.
Mini wesa no was emergency team.
Yeah.
Nika no ko ba no ba wi aka remote. Mene remote ko be heko. work by real account.
Yeah.
Bonushi, na agbene, money by real, okay, yes. Many ke babu ke kuraba how po. I'm a rely on science and technology.
Yeah.
I'm a faith ni bi. Ni wale no fe no nyumba ba fe. Nyumba no de ba fe to mo e.
That's right.
Extra dream but ke wo dream mo mi. Ni wo ba cha no. No we bo wo ke ba shikpo ne no. Ke wo le wo mission ye wo no wo yo. Wo ba no wo ba cha nyumba de bo ni e no. Ade bo ni bi ni nyumba e bo ka mo e ke wo ba cha no. E wono ni nyumba kesa ne kopo ba ye we kumi na afa ga we fe no go nyumba ba fe. Ye be ni sani atasin. No akwesani e no ni kesani e ba na kwa ichoke na ji na kwa na wie akanyu mo ba fe la kanyu mo ba fe be ami e hoyi nyumba ka dwemu fe wo icho mo ni wo fe e wakaji no twa ake wakaji ole mo ko dwen lo alo ye bi ko ni dwen lo ni mo emi ojoba kwena ke dwemu ja ke mene dwemu no ake fe ono fe no dwemu no mo bote mo ko dwemu mi na ka fe lo le ni mene wo ta mi dwemu ko no mo ko ka fe play ne dwemu wa dwemu he hia lenche dwemu he hia lenche ne sani wo ba yi ni wo protect mo fe mo ni yo ta fla che je mo fe mo dwemu yo to so mo ni wo ba yo se ake dwemu yo to sani la kan bomo amola pete he ko joba
yeah
na akwe ba ona be din cho
yeah
ni agbene inanuko beni ayakumo magdan chun ni inala kagi male ke la panye hin ni ati aya lomo na ya dura wowojin mabia ke au mi na to eje lae ke la onupa ni la pan ni wo bu la pan ni bo nye hin ake aku magdan chun ewo olomo mi no sumo no ton ta fla check up me ko me hu lomo e ma mi abanya ke la kan sade abo hin agoye ro ba nyo ye mi no nupa ni e fi o ne ni ta fla che wro mo ke many tra wo kolo ana ke many tra wo he wala na polenche nyenye fe ni bi ko me ni e ta fla che aba ke po akese mo ko bo ba ga ke be no ko be
yeah yeah
e ja ke se sani nye ke bule ke wo aha ni nye tra
yeah
ke ta fla che ata magdan aya kumo etu esue ake la pa lo la onu pa ye nye ye hegbe ni nye invite am la lo nye gi support me nye gi sikulo
yeah
nye ye je na ma me ba na me di politician say nye ye hegbe ni nye cho ame e ba nye ko isi ni nye question ame ni nye query ame no ni he woni ame kumo nye bi le tun ni no ni ame yo na me ke ni nye nyomo ni nye yo ni nye bo ame ke no nye ba ke me nye ka ame shi ateshi na alo wo jina afi gbejina ni ke alomo mene kele krede ba na ko na ke nye lomo do ke ne ba mini na nya ba die
yeah
mini na nya ba die wona ko ye he ko ramsa site ele hu na me ko me ke aba ko ma metri na ma me lomo
yeah
ni min bia ke leka kuche ne manche me den lo kenye nye manche me ke sikulo ni nye lomo ke boy ko me hu lomo nye ba ka ke asama me aba ha nye lo ni mini nye ba nye ka me
yeah
oh Ghana tale mi nda ko mi yam forties mi e shi tale wo fi ake wo ba na law and order fi o e
yeah yeah
fi se pe ne le fi ake efe to mo no ni Ghana onugba be mi don no ni nke ba fo seji Rolling Star po ni wo ba ni na akashi kaji afe nation gathering ne kaji osofo soli ni imam ba wo mo ko me hu ba wo mo ba na ba yon pa lo ka wo mo ba ncho ekira no na afio shikato Professor Mills you know ni Professor Mills ba na ba je wo mo no ya mi
yeah
ni tafla che wo fe wo yu asasi ya na asasi ya lele moko ni wa he boy no ni slave master say colonial master say ke ba ha wo ni ji Islam ke Christianity and wo embrace no mo ni wo na ke no ele no die papa
yeah
it's a July 1st ni na ka celebrate no na celebrate ache traditionally say wo mi ache me wo mi won che do Mahama to say afla che do mo je mo ko me tun yo wo fe wo ba ni na Ghana ni wo your traditional religion
yeah
that is Islam ke Christianity ba every state like a national gathering, any many basolio traditionalist. I remember back. I remember back. Ni no na tuo. Ake Kaiser no ha Kaiser. You want me ne wa GA no yami. It's a big question. Professor Mills GA no yami. Wana le papa.
Right.
Wana le papa. You want me beka bibi okay na for sankeke. Ni mi twangongo akeshi. Ebo modern area state traditionalist there. The national gathering.
Right.
Tano manyaba.
Yeah, ni radon wa denche. Grandma care during President JJ time, 17 school children fell into water while playing on their school grounds and died. President JJ gave them a good burial. All school children were at Awudome Cemetery. You don't have to know them. All of us were there. I've been told this story. Mami ke mi aga no mi enye mi ho. Yeah, Man Christie ke. The soldiers are involved in protecting the perpetrators. That's true. Man Grace ke. All our lands have been sold, and the Wulome are cursing NDC because of small portions of land. It's unbelievable. Waka was show about Banagbe. Yeah, what boy any tweet. Again, Tenunipo Machamabo. Nyani wake muntaka endi beni wajishishia machwe negege keng binage nchwa isolimo ya buke wake showe banagbe ono.
If you are an MP, wallahi,
Muntala Mohammed, doctor,
and you take a dime on that constituency and chop it on the day of judgment, you will account to the people. You will. And that is one thing many politicians are not aware of. If you take a dime that belongs to the state or the constituency, on the day of judgment, you will account to every single individual who lives in that country or who lives in that constituency. Will you be able to justify this in the sight of Allah? Will you be able to do that? The challenges confronting us in this country is corruption. The challenges. I'm not a saint, but at least you do your possible best to avoid it. I don't have money. What I have, what I get is my salary. And wallahi, not a dime of Tamale Central has ever touched my tongue or bought a book for my son or my daughter. Because I know that I will account for it. And our society today, if you don't have money, you have no value in our society. The moment you are given appointment, your family thinks that their lives have changed. The moment you have a small opportunity, people think that you must provide. If you don't have, they disrespect you. And that has pushed several politicians to engage in corruption. That pushed people. And I am particularly worried. I am worried for myself as a Muslim. And I'm worried because which have I spent that I didn't need to spend? Which have I spent inadvertently or unknowingly that I shall account for it? That should be a profound worry. That should be a worry to everybody. But we don't seem to care. They don't respect you. Even your colleagues won't value you because they think that you don't have the money they have in this country. There are politicians who could not even rent a room. And then they are busy putting up skyscrapers. Haven't they been told about the death of other politicians? Haven't they been told that there are politicians who had it all and they are no more? That is something that is profound heavy on me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to play saint. Wallahi, Allah will bear me witness. Whatever I say genuinely. How long would you be a leader? President Rawlings had unlimited power. He's gone. President Kufuor came, had power. He's gone. President Mills came, unfortunately by Allah's will, he's gone. President Mahama came, he's gone. Dr. Baumia came, he's going in 2024. Everybody will go.
Nyani isolia hiawo. Eke waka wani fimo ibana agbe mene.
Yasin والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل عزيز رحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون إنا جعلنا في أعناقهم أغلالا فهي إلى الأذقان فهم مقمحون وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون وسواء عليهم أنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون إنما تنذر من اتبع الذكر وخشي الرحمن بالغيب فبشرهم بمغفرة وأجر كريم إنا نحن نحيي الموتى ونكتب ما قدموا وأشارهم وكل شيء أحصيناه في إمام مبين.
May their gentle souls rest in peace. If I know about be a Saturday, what was stream service and about fear, may a flax presidency owner, yeah. What stream what for a live show, but my posting no ko your channel no. So what oba na no ko channel no. Saturday oba fe yala na ba fe me beke oba stream ye bi. Eke Sunday oba fe gan show. Sunday le we gan show ni wakaba habo. Bona. So Saturday we find join him work especially when me we man say ni waka Ghana bi afe service ni aba fe ha me nyefenye you wala don nyuma jo nyefen many me ba chat section many me nkwa woni me twa call twa money twa money o texting when nyuma job I know ake wo fe ni enyo wo ngami okulegi elenche anyways ofane wo ba pe Saturday onu okay watch no bye bye.